Good morning, Panthers, and welcome back to another episode of PTV. I'm Maddie Pons.
And I'm Ava Agopian. It's been a hot minute since we've seen you, so let's get into today's news.
Our school's orchestra will be putting on their annual Chamber Music Festival on Friday, February 21st at 6:30 p.m. in the cafeteria. Tickets are $10 and are available through the QR code on this week's school newsletter. Make sure to come support a musical gathering featuring all 65 of our talented chamber string musicians.
Calling all future juniors, registration season is here, and I'm sure you're interested in what classes you can take next year. Well, have no fear, because this week, counselors will be going into current 10th grade history classes to provide students with the information needed to register for the 25 to 26 school year, including the registration form. Next week, from the 24th to the 27th, all current 10th grade students will meet with their counselors during their English classes and will be required to bring the registration form to that meeting signed by a guardian. And don't worry, because your 10th grade English teacher will tell you which day you are going in. Happy enrolling, Panthers!
There are so many amazing electives you can take here at NP. So, over the next few weeks, we'll be sharing some of the classes that are available to you. Here are Senor Gare and Brooke Bingham to tell you about Spanish.
Hola, I'm Senor Gare, Spanish teacher at Newbury Park High School. Now, when you guys register next week, I'm hoping you'll register for Spanish and take it in person. I also believe that you guys will not find the classes nearly as hard as you might think. And when you take Spanish, you also have a really good time while you take them here in person. Now, to tell you more about our awesome program, we have Brooke Bingham. Brooke is the real star of the show. Muchísimas gracias, Brooke. Go get it.
Yeah, so learning Spanish at Newbury Park High School is really a great choice. You get to be with your friends, have parties, and learn about the Hispanic culture. There aren't as many exams as you might think in IB Spanish, with most of the course being projects and learning writing genres such as blogs or formal letters. In my opinion, unlike math or English, Spanish class is one of the few courses that gets easier as you advance. In Spanish 1, 2, and 3, you learn the basics of Spanish, which is the hardest. It's the grammar and the vocabulary and the conjugations. But in IB Spanish, you solidify what you already know. It looks great in college applications, showing that you dedicated yourself to one subject, and it's a valuable skill. California's largest majority is Latino, making up 40% of the population, and it's the nation's second largest ethnic group. Knowing Spanish can increase your salary. Bilingual workers earn up to, on average, 20% more than those who only speak one language. Plus, if you take the AP exam for Spanish here at NPHS or the IB exam, you won't have to take it in college, which saves you time and money. Gracias.
Class of 2027 is hosting a Chipotle fundraiser on February 19th from 5 to 9 p.m. So make sure to come support in person by telling the cashier that you are there to represent Newbury Park High School. Or if you prefer online ordering, make sure to use the code RVPZXVM when checking out.
If you're an aspiring author and would like to improve your creative writing skills, or you'd like to find an outlet to express your emotions, Trace visited a class that might be for you.
Golly, I cannot figure out what to write. Obviously, my writing skills, and my handwriting for that matter, are not the best. I could use some work. If you want to work on your creative writing, then here's a class that you should take. Not another one.
It's a really great opportunity to be able to sit in a class full of your peers and kind of share whatever you're interested in writing about and get peer advice as well as teacher advice.
Mr. Abney teaches the class. He gives us time to write, and we can either go off the prompt or have something relating to what the prompt is about. We share them during the seminars, and then in the seminars people get feedback and you get to see how you can improve. It just gives people a chance to really use their creativity and express themselves in a way that isn't essay writing.
It's a really good class if you don't really want to focus on writing essays, but you really get the opportunity to basically choose whatever you want to write about. Story writing, short stories, lyrics, basically anything creative.
It's pretty much can be about anything. Usually we get a prompt, but we can also not use the prompt.
Creative writing isn't just about putting words on paper. It's about growing as a writer. Now let's see how these students have personally grown from this class.
I've actually learned a lot from this class about writing conflict, character development, a lot of really good writing advice and tips and just tools to use.
Definitely become way more comfortable with sharing with a small group. It's gotten me much more comfortable with sharing my writing.
It's a really fun class, and I really enjoy the sense of community in the class.
I would recommend this class for other students because I find it like a good outlet for my emotions. I have a little small friend group now. People are really supportive in the class. It feels like a group of friends writing. It doesn't really feel like a class at all.
If you want to join this amazing class, talk to your counselors when class enrollments come around. Reporting for PTV, I'm Trace Grimes with photojournalist McKenna Castillo.
Creative writing is open to all students. See your counselor for more information. The NPHS mountain bike team will be competing in their first race this weekend. They've been training since December and are ready to face their rivals at Race 1, Beach to Boulders in Lake Paris. Make sure to wish them luck before they hit the road on Friday.
Last Wednesday, our girls varsity soccer team competed at home in the first round of CIF playoffs. The team faced off against La Serna in a hard-fought game. The players demonstrated great teamwork and communication, creating both a strong offense and defense. The Panthers created numerous scoring opportunities throughout the game, but the score remained locked at 0-0. They played 2 rounds of 10 minutes of overtime battling, trying to score the first goal to win the game. The game ended in penalty kicks, where the Panthers ultimately fell short with an ending score of 5-2. Congratulations to the girls' soccer team for their relentless effort and determination in the final game of the season.
I hope you all enjoyed the long weekend, but unfortunately, your break is done, and it's time to lock in and get back to work.
That's it for today's episode of PTV. We'll see you next time.